What?
Never mind. You haven't really played guitar yet. Okay. So, wrapping up the show, since that's what this
Are we doing this?
No, fuck all that.
Is it even recording?
It's recording.
Oh.
Does it say, are we?
And scene.
You just want me to sing? Are you drunk?
I want to fucking, can I hit him in the head like fucking El Kabong?
No, you can't do
Fucking, right after he starts, boing.
Are you alright, buddy?
Oh shit, dude, you don't fucking mad.
100 degrees.
Dude, I'm not that good. I'm fucking learning this whole.
Okay, I guess this is the wrap-up show, episode 44.
Just tongue in the air and refused to fall, to fall.
Listen to a little crooked teeth.
And I knew I'd made a horrible call.
What are the lyrics?
And now the state line felt like a Berlin Wall, and there was no doubt about which side I was on. I built you a home in my heart with rotten wood and intoxicated from the start, and you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there all along. No, you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there all along.
Apparently we're starting off with a song.
I guess so.
I'm excited to play some music, man. And I braved treacherous streets and kids strung out on homemade speed, and we shared a bed in which I could not sleep at all. Cause that night the sun in retreat made the skyline look like crooked teeth in the mouth of a man who was devouring us both. Can you turn the page? You're so cute when you slur and you scream. Turn it again. But they're closing the bar and they want us to leave, and you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there all along. No, you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there.
These all seem to be the words.
I'm a war of helplessness heart, and it's always this way. My head is weak, my heart always speaks before I know what will say. Mike, that's because I had to preemptively turn the page. Douchebag. And you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there all along. No, you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there all along. No, you can't find nothing at all if there was nothing there all along. There were church bells ringing the song. There was nothing there all along.
Bravo. You got slow clap.
Sorry.
Splendid,
That's the
Boggs.
shit to be done.
What are we doing?
I
Are we
don't
doing?
know.
Are we recording this shit?
Yeah.
Actually, one of the things I wanted to discuss that we didn't talk about because we
Ah.
were pretty focused.
Fuck it. Go ahead.
Apparently he had something.
I don't have shit.
What I was going to say is we should probably talk about socialism, and the reasons why we didn't really bring that up too much during the show is because we were pretty focused on strictly what was happening in America and capitalism in general.
Good point.
And everything that I didn't want to talk about, but okay.
I guess next week we'll talk about the things Eric wants to talk about.
No, next week it's
Music.
political facto stuff. Talking about the inadequacies of the two-party system and bureaucracy.
Yeah, that's what
I'm going to dig that.
Oh my god, I'm really just excited.
I know, I might actually do research. So
Holy shit!
The back.
No, I'm just talking about
system.
There's a bet between the viewers and me that he actually does research.
Are you taking my side? You're gonna
I didn't
No,
say-
no, they need to bet me what they think, yay or nay, if you're going to do research.
Would they donate?
So you're thinking
if
I'm
they
not
lose?
going to do research?
And the dollar amount. No, they need to give me, like, I think he's going to, or I don't think he's going to.
Oh, they're gonna bet. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll
It's
put
gonna be like a bag of dicks on there or something.
We need a poll.
We'll put
There
a
we
poll
go.
on
Bet
That's a
you-
better way to put it.
I'll bet you a bag
Poll.
of dicks.
Bag of dicks.
You heard me. All right, so
Why would I want a bag of dicks? For
well,
anything.
I can tell you at least one reason, maybe two. Because you have a mouth and an asshole.
2 holes to fill. So bag of dick squared.
Anyway, back to socialism.
Yeah. So one of the guys that responded, like a lot of this topic, I think originally spurred off the.
No,
No,
it didn't.
not so much.
No.
It was him pretty much texting me on Facebook saying, "Hey, what's the topic?" And I gave him 2 little fucking things. He's like, "Well, because he's the political guy, he wanted to do more research on the other one. So
Hey,
he
man.
wanted a couple of weeks to do research on the inadequacies of the 2-party system. But the economic thing, he's like, fuck it, we'll just do it.
Let
By
Boggs
the way, I
handle
got nothing for today."
Well, I had all kinds of fun stuff. It just wasn't what you
Well, in
wanted.
response
No,
to the
this motherfucker texted me at, 11 a.m.? It was like, "Hey, 10:30, we're down, right? I got nothing."
Dude, some people have life issues they have to deal with. What
Dude.
can you say?
So do I.
Anyway, part of the discussion that we had today was over the comments that were left from that listener on last show or on that post that we had.
There was a lot of reference to
He was
it.
he was
and that was very
advocating.
fresh in our minds.
He was
Absolutely.
advocating for. I believe he was advocating for socialism. I really was fucking confused by half the shit he
I
said.
wasn't, and I took his side over yours. What do you think of that?
You're dumb.
Nope.
I don't think he necessarily stated exactly what his position was.
All he was saying was that we don't have a capitalist system.
He-
That all capitalist systems started off as capitalist, and then they turned into basically
I think that's
corporate
essentially
talk-
what he's saying is that
corporatocracies as
the
fucking,
capitalist system is flawed. I
Ours
think
is flawed.
his failure to see is that capitalism is flawed because of what we allow it to be. I think that's where he kind of fell short, is that he doesn't realize that it's not necessarily the system itself, and that's what even I've come to realize, is that it's not the system itself, it's what we do to the system and how we manipulate it to the advantage of, the top percent.
Yeah, he was wrong on that point. I don't think all of them become, because you can look at a lot of European nations, which a lot of people say are socialist, which is bullshit. Because socialism means that the government owns and
But even
controls
still,
all
if you
industry.
talk to the citizens of those European nations, they're not fucking happy with their system either.
No, but it's not,
They're not.
not like
I mean,
ours, though.
It's not like ours, and yeah, they kick Monsanto out, and they don't allow a lot of the bullshit that we do. But they're still not happy with the system itself either. And that's kind of been my point as far as an economic structure altogether, is that we haven't fully developed exactly what we need to do. And there's still room for an evolution. And we don't necessarily just need to say that a free market system is where it's at and we just need to fucking leave it at be. We definitely need to follow essentially what benefits everybody, which is what we don't do. But I've lost my track.
Would you agree? Would you agree that you would rather have a hybrid type system, particularly when in reference to like public goods?
As far as right now, absolutely. I would much rather have a hybrid system, just because of the simple fact that it would take care of more people, as opposed to restrict and inhibit people from doing what they need to do in order to survive.
If there's 2 things that a country can do that would better itself in a lot of ways, would you agree that it would probably be education and healthcare?
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Education is paramount. absolutely fucking paramount.
That's what he's right. We need a mixed system. We need a mix between a capitalistic system and a socialistic system.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Like, we've had those systems before, and they still are not adequate.
Not really a socialistic. I know people
They're not
want to claim
adequate.
like Social Security or Medicare or something like that, socialistic, but we pay into it. It's not like a given. And we've already discussed this if you go listen to the episode. The capitalistic system isn't a capitalistic system. I mean, it's a corporatocracy. Corporations pump money into, into the government. The government does what they want because they need that influx of cash so they can continue to run and win their elections, so they can build up their cred, so they can become lobbyists to make even more money after the fact, which is the truth, and that's the way the system is.
Yeah.
You know what I think's funny is like, you hear those terms, and that's one reason I brought up like the definitions. I think with like socialism, it is basically the state runs all industry, and that's not the way this is. And I loved how like when Obamacare came out, everybody said it's socialism. It's not. We're forced to buy into private insurance companies and buy their products. That's more corporatism or corporatocracy. So Obama, if anything, is
Go
more.
home, Eric. You're drunk.
Yeah, if more, dude, I'm getting there, man. I fucking gotta stop because I gotta drive later, and I will wait here until I'm sober. I'm just gonna point that out if you're watching. But no, I mean that's what it comes down to. It's like that system is more. Obama, if anything, is more. I wouldn't say fascistic, but I mean more of those traits than socialist traits. If you look at that,
did you hear his speech on that? Let me give you a great synopsis.
Which one? Are you talking about the latest one?
No, the one that he did when he was including the public option in his list of healthcare reforms.
Right.
That would have been more socialism.
No,
really.
Here's the thing. Here's
Not
exactly what he
really,
said. He
but-
was like, okay, so right now you're dealing with private insurance, right? And they're all charging about 32% higher than they should to cover the, lining the pockets of all the CEOs and all the overhead.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he's like, okay, so here's how we're going to cut that. In the marketplace, there is a public option we're going to have, and it drives the prices down. And if they want to compete on price, which is, by the way, a very capitalistic idea, if they want to compete on price, especially if you're a family and you're like, I need health insurance, and you're looking at options that are $350, and then $150, and you're like, what's the coverage difference? And they say nothing. You're like, well, I'll take the $150 option. What does that do to the companies around you? It drives their price down. That's all it did. It was coverage that they paid for that was designed to drive the price of insurance down and make them compete on price.
No, dude, I thought it was for, the Cadillac driving welfare recipients that are out there
That too.
that
I keep hearing
Covers
that
all
shit, by the way.
the redistribution of wealth.
Maybe I'm just like extremely white and don't get out much, but I'm just saying, every time I go to a gas station, I don't see somebody pull up in a Cadillac and hand them their little debit card for food stamps and stuff.
You're hanging out in the wrong part of town.
Apparently so.
Yeah, you need to go to fucking Northside Fort Worth.
Or South
Yeah.
Dallas.
Those places. I'm just saying that I think the percentile of people that actually occurs in is so small. It's ridiculous that keeps
Well,
going
we
up.
went over in our welfare show. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
documented
It's
percentages
minuscule.
are so minuscule.
Minuscule.
It's like 2%, if that.
I mean, that's a guesstimation. I mean, they can't even prove that. There really is no proven cases of it.
Because they're really good at being defrauded.
No, unlike the Reagan welfare queen,
I guess that reform happened during the Clinton years.
welfare
Or
reform.
after the Clinton years, I don't remember.
welfare reform did.
Anyway, so, the thing that I want to point out about socialism, for instance, and why, if he was advocating for it, fine. If he wasn't, I don't really care. But one of the reasons why that system doesn't work out is it creates the same thing that we're doing now, a very, very staunch bureaucracy. Because whether you like it or not, whether you think that human nature should evolve past this, or whether you think that this is just animalistic, every living creature on this planet competes for resources. That's just the way it is. And frankly, that's everything that we've done in life, anything that we've studied and observed, that's just how it is. You compete over resources. In socialism, you don't compete over resources anymore because they're, levied out to you. So there's only one thing you can do, and that's control where it goes. Well, who does that? A bureaucracy.
So in some form or fashion, there's a huge, just dog-eat-dog fight over bureaucracy, and whoever comes out on top, guess what they do? They turn into a dictatorship.
And then that's fascism.
I mean, I get that, and I understand the whole downfall of socialism.
Yes.
You don't get
With
it.
USSR.
Like, I understand how that derives into
That was communism.
even a bigger bureaucracy and a bigger hardship for people. But that's still based off of some kind of monetary policy. It is. It's still
Are you
based
really
on.
going to have a money sucks conversation right now?
That's what it all boils down to.
We don't
dude.
have time for that.
I mean, not really. In a society where it's levied out to you like communism, money is literally just a transfer good. Like everybody has the same amount, so. who
But it's still
cares?
something. We have enough resources and we have enough technology to where we can take care of one another without that bullshit.
You know why we don't have time for that? Because he still has to perform the song he didn't perform last week. But I want to go on with something first. Because Eric doesn't want to get suicide bombed, and I want to fucking take the heat off him for last week's show.
You don't have to take the heat off me. I don't give a shit.
I'm doing you solid, bro. I'm doing you solid. I love this.
We haven't gotten
anyway.
any threats anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's because we only have 50 people listening. They fucking love us. They fucking love us. You're not gonna fucking kill us. But this is great. Fox News host Mike Huckabee, former governor of Arkansas and resident psychopath, said this week that due to the embassies closing, you know, these Al-Qaeda threats and shit in these majority Muslim countries, he said that I know we're not supposed to say anything unkind about Islam, which we didn't do last week because we love Islam. Just want to say that. I mean, it's politically incorrect. I get that. But can someone explain to me why it is that we have to tiptoe around a religion that promotes the most murderous mayhem on the planet on their so-called holiest days?
Whoa, hold on. Okay.
Oh, I haven't got to the best part yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Then he said, you know, if I kept up with the Middle East, you know that most likely time to have an uprising of rock throwing or riots comes on a day of prayer on Friday? Because you know their day of prayer is on Friday.
Yeah.
Not Sunday.
Yeah.
You would have known that if you listened to the fucking show last week. So the
Did we
Muslims
even
will...
state that at all?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. They should still just listen to the fucking thing. So the Muslims, this is still Huckabee talking, not me. 'Cause I don't need the shit, all right? So the Muslims will go to the mosque. They will have their day of prayer. They will come out like they're uncorked animals, throwing rocks and burning cars. Mike Huckabee, kids. So if you want to kill somebody, kill him, because let's face it, we don't need him.
Wow.
Yeah, Muslims, uncorked animals.
All right.
You
So
agree
I'm
with
gonna
that?
sing a song about
You agree with that, right?
All right, to Mike Huckabee, if you're claiming that the Muslim religion is that violent and everything, I look at you because I'm pretty sure if my mind serves me correct, Mike Huckabee is a Christian.
Oh, he's a very
Yeah.
devout Christian. I think
Yeah.
he's a...
He needs to read his own fucking book and see how violent that book is. The only thing is that most Christians do not practice that bullshit. They've learned better. But it's still fucking violent as shit. And it gives way to bigotry and hatred towards people that do not deserve that.
When I'm stable longing out, will I start to look around for love? She is searching for her prince. Will my mind begin the arrangement?
This is where we interpretive dance.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
want to.
Feel that pull.
If I get up and start dancing, I'm going to quite piss myself.
I just pulled my sail. She would never go with me. We're like the last girl on earth. Locked down, she's a lesbian. I thought I found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Whoa, green triangles, honestly. Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth. little straight. Long time she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Whoa, green triangle on the sleeve. Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth.
Can nobody cover the other part?
Oh, it's fucking love song.
Oh, damn, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Oh, green triangle on the sleeve. Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth. Long time she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. Whoa, we were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Whoa, green triangle on the sleeve. Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth. Let me know the truth.
Mike.
Let me know the truth.
I got a kiss so bad right now. Let's wrap this
Go
fucking thing.
pee.
All right, everybody. Peace out.
Good night, fuckers.
Lesbian.